What is happening, guys? GD here, and today I'm bringing you my Leafeon Zoroark deck profile. I've been trying Leafeon in as many decks as I can because I do believe the card is very strong. So I've come up with this. So I'm going to run through the deck list, run through the choices, and basically explain why I think this is a really strong deck going forward into the new format. So let's start off. We are playing 4 Energy Evolution Eevee, of course, to evolve straight into Leafeon GX. If you're unfamiliar with this card, I will forgive you because it has fortunately not been at the top cup of all the big events lately. But it is a 200 HP, basically basic, thanks to the Eevee Evolution Eevee. Breath of Leaves means once per turn you can heal 50 damage off one of your Pokemon that has an energy attached to it. But it is not limited to a Leafeon per turn, so it means you can use this, Floatstone into another Leafeon, then Guzma out another Leafeon, heal up to 150 damage per turn, which is just really massive in a deck that really is grindy and tries to two-shot everything, which this deck does. So I believe Breath of Leaves is a really strong ability that I do want to take maximum advantage of. Its attack is actually pretty good. It is 1 grass and 2 DC for 110. So it's that nice sort of basically 2 energy attack that we all know and love. The GX attack is Grand Bloom for 1 grass energy. You can evolve up all of your benched basic Pokemon up 1 stage. That is just really good because it means you get to bring out, of course, 4 Zoroark GX turn 2 basically if you're going second, or the following turn, and then you get to draw 8 cards a turn. It's just really good. You get to dig through your deck to get all the cards that you need at the time to deal with the different matchups, and that's it. That's all you're playing for Pokemon, bar of course the 3 Lele. You just want to get this out ASAP. Leafeon should be in your active most of the time, doing chip damage while healing off, so you can take, as I say, the 2 shots as easy as you can. Then Zoroark come in and sweep up after. So for the trainers, we're playing 2 Mallow because we just know how good Mallow and Zoroark is in a deck. 3 Cynthia. I like just being able to draw lots and lots of cards in addition to the Zoroarks. Who doesn't love that? 3 Bridget, kind of standard in Zoroark decks, but you do really want to start off with Eevee and 4 Zorua to get maximum advantage out of this deck. 2 Yen, because yeah, N. 1 Sycamore, 3 Guzma. You can bump this up to 4 if you want, because you like maneuvering as many Leafeons in and out of the active as possible to use as many Breath of the Leaves as possible to heal as much damage as possible. So you can maximize Guzma if you really want, but I'm playing 3 more for consistency. We are playing 1 Professor Kukui because it really helps with the Mavs in certain matchups like the Gardevoir deck, because you might miss a choice band or something that you can't really 2-shot. So Professor Kukui comes in really handy. 2 Fail Blower because Gardevoir really sucks. So you can bump this up to 3 if you want. 2 Energy Lotto. Playing this over anything like Professor's Letter because this can not only get the grass energy potentially to start off your plays, but it can also search the DCE the following turns just to get Zoroark up and running, or to get the Solar Beam ASAP. And then 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Puzzle at a time, really standard. 3 Choice Band and 3 Floatstone. Choice Band is really necessary for the 2 shots, and Floatstone to get the Eevee into the active turn 1, so you don't start with a Zorua or a Lele. You want Floatstone to get it into the active so you can grass energy to get off your really powerful turn of turn 1 Leafeon for Zoroark. And lastly for the energy, it's pretty standard. We are playing 6 grass and 4 DCE. You can definitely bump up the grass count if you want, but I am playing 2 Energy Lotto, so I feel I get to the grass energy relatively quickly, but definitely bump this up if you feel you need more copies. But overall, I really like the deck. It is very consistent. The heal damage is massive because we all know how good like Max Potion is in the Zoroark Gardevoir deck, or the Golisopod Zoroark deck. Just being able to heal, because the Zoroark Golisopod deck is also a 2-shot deck. It tries to 2-shot everything. So Leafeon does that the same, except instead of switching about with Guzma or scooping up with Acerolas, you're just healing straight off with Breath of the Forest or Breath of the Leaves. Can't really remember the name now. So it is just a really strong deck, and as I say, if you open up the correct opening, which is not a big ask, you get 4 Zoroark in play immediately, which means you should outpace your opponent. The one matchup I do worry about with this deck is the Weavile matchup, because you will have 1 Leafeon in play plus 4 Zoroark, which adds up to 5 Pokemon powers on your side of the field, which means Weavile will be taking one-shots on every single one of your Pokemon. So I may have to tack around for that matchup. And thankfully Weavile is pretty weak, so it will get knocked out with a Solar Beam guaranteed. So that is a plus. You just have to be really careful, I guess. But if that matchup becomes really relevant, I might have to come back and think about the deck again. So hope you enjoyed the deck, guys. Hope you give this a try and enjoy it as much as I did. Let me know what you think. Have you been playing this deck? Have you made any alterations? Please let me know, all that good stuff. Check out our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Check out our Yu-Gi-Oh! Facebook. But for now, this is Chris from MTG.